Hello everyone, this is TG12 and I wanted to come on here and make a quick video for my new YouTube pal, Mixed with Cinnamon, who is suffering from some of the same things that I have been known to suffer from when it comes to product junkieism. I am a product junkie. I have 4B hair, and when I watched your video, I just felt compelled, girl, because you seem to be really reaching out for some help. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you my hair. Okay, just hopefully you can see it. I am a 4B. You know, this is my latest, what I kind of wore as a style today. It's sort of like some pin curls that I did up and took down, but my hair is very 4B, and you know, so this way you can know that I am totally with you on that level. I made up, I guess, a couple of points that I wanted to go over with you to help you in this product junkie moment, you know, when it gets really hard, when you want to buy something and you're trying to hold back and you think it's going to be better than the last products that you used. I don't know. Hopefully this will have some worth for you and you'll be able to, you know, hold back, okay? So I'm going to just go through my list here. Number 1. Capture the core. We all have products that we know work really well for us, and we use them, and they should become part of our core products. I know that there are certain things that I have to keep and use in my routine all the time, and that helps me to stay away from those moments when I feel like I have to run out and buy something else. I just kind of go back into my core products and either reformulate them or use them as is, and boom, you know, wait until that moment passes, okay? We forget about our core products sometimes, and that's like a bad thing. Number 2, don't buy anything new until your previous product is at least 3/4 empty. That's the amount of time that I use for myself, because I feel like by waiting that long, I've given it enough time to really let my hair show me what it's going to do, what it's not going to do, whether it likes it, whether it doesn't like it. Sometimes we just slap stuff on, and if it doesn't have like an immediate reaction to what we're looking for, we just kind of throw it to the bottom of the cabinet or under the sink and go and try to find something new. But what I found out is that sometimes your hair just needs a chance to see whether or not it's going to like this product kind of long term. One example that I use for that is there's people who use a rosemary spritz sometimes on their hair to kind of slow down their gray hair, and it does work. I think that it's been documented enough from some of the things that I've read online that if you use it long enough, you will see that new hair, as it grows in, will not lose its pigment and become gray as fast as if you hadn't been using it. The thing is that you don't just spray it on and then you wake up the next day and you don't have gray hair. It takes a little while for it to kind of build up before those results are evident. Okay, so that's why I say give it at least until your product that you're currently using is 3/4 empty before you even think about going out and buying a new product. Okay. Number 3, try to find out what your hair likes. This kind of goes back to number 2. If you don't know what your hair likes, then you don't know what you're looking for in a new product. By like, I mean it doesn't have any adverse effects on your hair. You kind of can work with its texture, deal with the manageability, you know, all the good things that taking time with using a product will really help you get to. But you have to know what those things are, because you could be buying more products with ingredients that your hair doesn't like, and you haven't taken the time to really pinpoint what those ingredients are. I have that issue with proteins. I can't use any proteins really except for silk proteins, but it took me a long time to figure that out. Like I was using wheat proteins and soy proteins and other kind of proteins because people were saying that it was really good. And it probably is, but it isn't really good for me and my hair. So I really had to take the time to find out what it was my hair liked and didn't like. Number 4, if some product isn't really allowing your hair to respond well or it's showing you that your hair is not responding well, don't go out and buy a new product or slap on top of the product that's not responding well. Probably one of the things that you should try, it's one thing that I do, is I use no product on my hair for at least a week and a half, just to give my hair time to rest. Sometimes nothing more than water and maybe a little aloe juice in a spritz is all that I will rock, for however I'm wearing my hair, whether it's a puff, whether it's like this, whether it's just, a shrunken fro and I don't do anything to stretch it out. I just give it its water, and that's it. And just giving it time to rest and letting all the products that I've used previously sort of like remove itself from, from my hair. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if that even helps, but it helps me, because if I don't do it, then I'm always tempted to go out and buy some new stuff just because the bottle looks nice and shiny and bright and wonderful and positive, and it looks like all these great things are going to work, and, it'll be taking away from my actual goal ultimately, which is to just, let my hair do its thing with using products that it enjoys. Okay. Number 5A. If you have to mix, then mix. I know that you have your Cure Care, I think, conditioner that you have to mix with your marshmallow powder. Well, if you like the way that stuff works when you do it, then keep using it. Don't just like throw it to the side and say, oh, this is really great, but I'm sick of it because I have to add this to it and I have to add that to it. Sometimes, that's just what you have to do, especially if you haven't found the one product. And I'm not sure that there is the one product, some master product that really is going to do all the things you want for your hair to do. I mean, even when you buy certain brands, you end up using the shampoo, the conditioner, the styling product, all of it works well in conjunction with each other. It's never like a one master product, and I think that happens whether it's natural or commercially made. So sometimes, you just have to mix your stuff. If it's working out really good for your hair, stick with it and keep it in your core routine, okay? And number 5B, if you really, really, really feel you must order or buy something, then try to get the sample packet. I think what happens is we forget that it's, we don't have to go out and spend a lot of money for the thing that might not ultimately be good for our hair anyway. So we buy the big box, or we buy the big bottle, or we, just overspend, when really you can just kind of test out the sample, see if your hair actually likes it, see if it's worth it for you to spend the additional money to get the bigger size or to stock up on that product. And I'm not really big into stocking up on products, because I think that your hair changes over time. At least I have experienced this, that certain products I've used consistently and continually, and they worked out really, really well, probably for as long as a year or two. And then as my hair grew out, it didn't respond to the product in quite the same way anymore. So I ended up not using the product that worked amazingly well when I first started out, and it just sits there in the bottom of the cabinet, and, I can either, eventually get back to it, or I might even end up giving it away. So, but if you buy a sample pack of something that you're interested in trying, then maybe that way you can kind of keep a little extra change in your pocket. All right? So those are the 5 big ones for me that I try to work with to help myself in my product junkie habit. So try that. Hopefully it will work for you. Hopefully some of this makes sense. Let me know. I would love to hear back from you, and I hope anybody who's watching this that it helps you as well. Okay? So I guess that's it. Take good care, and just as importantly, happy nappy growing. Bye.